So back in the day, like 20 years ago, 20 years ago, when I first started my acupuncture practice, there was no real opportunities to scale unless I rented 3 rooms and tried to fill them and run from patient to patient and try to do all the things at once. And honestly, that sounds insane. It sounds like I know there are people who do it, but I don't know. I would never be able to give the full attention to the patient that I really, really need. So, scaling your wellness business. It's all about what we're talking about today on Her Wellness Business Empire podcast and YouTube video. So, scaling. You might be like, huh? What does that even mean for me? What does that mean in my wellness business? Well, picture this with me, if you will. You've been passionately guiding clients one-to-one, creating transformation in their lives. Come on. But guess what? There is a world of opportunity waiting for you in the realm of group programs and online courses. And of course, even memberships. Trust me, it's not just an option, it's a pathway to exponential impact and income. So let's walk through the transformative process in just 5 steps. How's that sound to you? Let's go. All right. So step 1, I like to call this discover your spark. First, you need to embrace the idea that you have, of course, a unique spark that can light up the lives of many, not just a few. Imagine the ripple. I was just actually talking to somebody about this, somebody in my community about this today, and a new client this week, about the ripple effect that happens, the ripples of change when your wisdom, your gift, touches the hearts of the many, of group. So what happens is you can treat one person in an hour, or you can treat 10, 20, 30, 40 in an hour. You can work with them to create transformation. So imagine the ripple effect of change that you can make in just 1 hour. The time it takes you to treat one person or to work with one person, you can be having an exponential impact on the many. So recognize this potential spark, your wisdom, your passion, and gifts within you. That's the key. That spark is the key that's going to make you stand out and have a profound impact on a larger scale. Okay, step number 2, you are going to craft your vision. I am a very strong believer that if you can see it, then you can create it, right? If you can dream it, if you can think it, if you can write it out, then you can create it, manifest it. Like there's a lot of this like manifestation going around, and not that I'm poo-pooing manifestation, but you don't just sit back and let it happen, but you start when you actually claim it and you stake it and you take a stand for it and you make a ruling decision that this is the vision that you want to create for your life, then things start aligning for you, and you can put those things into action. So go ahead, dream about what could be possible by creating a business that helps many and creates more freedom in your life. Now think about this. What would you like your life to look like? What would that look like for you? Picture the community of like-minded souls coming together to grow, heal, and thrive. Imagine the connections, the shared stories, and the collective energy that can amplify the journey. The vision becomes the beacon that guides you through scaling your business. Okay, step number 3, you're going to design your blueprint. Now let's dive a little bit into the nitty-gritty. Design a blueprint for your group program or online course. I always like to say to my students, start with the end in mind. What are the results that you want your students or clients to get? And then you're going to organize your expertise into modules and create a step-by-step roadmap for your students. The structure not only guides them, but also ensures that your wisdom and guidance is shared effectively, right? Each one should build on the other. I like to say that each module, like you think with the end in mind, what are the big steps to get there? What are the milestones that you have to get there? And then when you look at each milestone, what are the small, what I call mile markers that you need to meet in order to meet each milestone? So that's how you can think about how to start structuring your course or program. Okay, step number 4, tech savvy simplified. I know that this can be a hang up and a roadblock for a lot of people, but don't let technology intimidate you. There is a wide array of, especially in this day and age, of user-friendly platforms that can bring your vision to life. From hosting virtual sessions to creating engaging content. Now, these tools are your trusty like sidekicks that help you scale your business. My favorite platform is Kajabi. Now, I'm going to share a link below that allows you to play around with Kajabi for a month for free. But I love Kajabi because it's an all-in-one platform. No trying to connect this CRM to this email server to this course platform and hoping those things all talk to each other. It's all in one. I love it. So you don't have to worry about things breaking down or losing connection when you're working with a platform like Kajabi. Okay, step number 5. Yeah, so we don't want that technology thing to be a reason why you don't do this and don't scale. Empower and elevate. Here's the magical part. This is the best part, you guys. You get to watch your participants, your students flourish. You're going to witness, like just tap into the energy of this. You're going to witness the bonds that are formed, the aha moments that are created, and the transformations that are taking flight because you decided that it was time for you to scale. Your role now expands from one-to-one guide to becoming a catalyst of collective growth and transformation. I've said this to my clients and students before. Nothing makes me happier than to witness and see their success. That's when you know you are on the right path and on purpose. So scaling, AKA leveraging, can really leveraging your expertise and passions is powerful and can transform so many lives, including your own. Remember, you're not just stepping into a new business model, you're stepping into a realm of boundless potential and possibilities. So as I wrap this all up, I want you to go back to envisioning your impact an impact that radiates far and wide, right? Just imagine, again, like thinking about that ripple effect that happens. Because just like I was just telling somebody today, that when you help one person, you're not just changing lives, their life, but you're changing all the people whose lives around them, right? Because they're changed, and because of what you've created, their relationships change, or maybe their partnerships, their parents, their children, their friends, their workmates, like everything changes. The ripple effect is truly like can be mind-blowing. So you're not just creating you're not just creating this transformation, but you're really creating an empowered, purpose-driven movement. I love this idea of creating movement, right? So embrace the scalability, rise above the hurdles, and become that beacon that really shines brighter than it has ever shown before. So if you're ready to learn how to scale your wellness business from a practitioner, me, who has done this successfully, type the word scale in the comments, or DM or email me that word, and I can show you exactly how. So that's a wrap for today's Heart to Heart. Until next time, keep radiating your gifts, igniting your purpose, and stepping boldly into your wellness empire. This is Diane. I am so excited for your exhilarating journey. Stay fierce, stay fabulous, and keep blazing those trails. All right, take care.